Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. This one here is on two future Hall of Fames in this fight game. We have Terence T-Boy Crawford, the 3-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, the current WBO welterweight world champion. Then we have Errol, the true Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division, the WBC, the IBF, and the Super WBA unified world champion. Well, we all know Terence Boy Crawford came out and made some statements about Errol Spence because he ducked Errol Spence, so he need ways to make it look like he's not ducking. And Terence Boy Crawford came out and he tweeted this: at Errol Spence, I know why they had to drag this negotiation out. I know and heard from some close peoples to you what you be doing over there now. Get yourself together and stop doing that shit. And you know what I'm talking about. So Terence Crawford is coming out insinuating that Errol Spence, is dibbing and dabbing in things that he shouldn't be dibbing and dabbing in, fam. So now he's putting allegations on Errol Spence and he's making assumptions that he don't know what's true or not. If this ain't the bottom of the bottom and the lowest of the lowest a motherfucker can get because they scared to get into the ring, then I don't know what is, fam. I don't know what is. You understand what I'm saying? Terence Boy Crawford has no proof of nothing on Errol Spence. Nobody from Errol Spence's team said shit or anything. And if you did get some news from somebody, then that's a hating-ass individual that's pissed off that Errol Spence ain't fucking with him no more. But Terence Crawford, you scooping low at every level, brother, to try to sum up the reason why you ducking Errol Spence and why you not fighting that man next and you fighting motherfucker David Avanesian. Errol Spence, everybody, we all know this man has been clean as fuck, right? Since the car crash, right? And we know he was out there partying, living life, doing what, young men do with millions of dollars. Sometimes you go enjoy yourself at times, you feel me? Everybody's not boring than a motherfucker, and everybody don't want to be boring than a motherfucker like Terence Boy Crawford. But at the end of the day, everybody got their vices, everybody, right? So when we're looking at the situation, is no dirt on Errol Spence. Errol Spence is one of the cleanest boxers in the fucking game. Never pop dirty on nothing, right? None of that shit. That shit, whatever you do comes to the light, right? And ever since we've been seeing Errol Spence, we've been seeing 100% focus Errol the True Spence Jr., focusing on his craft, focusing on his career, focusing on his family, focusing on his kids, and just being the better EJ that he can be, right? And the man wants Terence Boy Crawford, and he want to whoop Terence Boy Crawford's ass, and I think they got Terence Boy Crawford a little worried, right? He's a little worried that this man is 100% focused, and he coming for that motherfucking scrap, like he said. Now, Terence Boy Crawford, all you had to do was sign the contract. All you had to do was sign the contract. You don't have to play therapist. You don't have to tell a motherfucker how to live their life. Errol Spence is a grown-ass man. You're a grown-ass man, right? All you need to do is sign the contract. Do you tell Bomac to put the bottle down? I don't think you do. Yeah, I don't think you do. I don't think you tell Bomac shit. I think Bomac run your ass. You feel me? But all you had to do was sign the contract. But we know you ducking, bro. It's too many excuses coming from your way, fam. Too many, man. And we know when a motherfucker get to making so many excuses and making so many assumptions, they scared of something, bro. They're scared of something, fam. And it look like you scared to get in that ring with EJ. All bullshit aside, it look like that you are afraid to get into that ring with EJ. Now you're talking about they dragging the fight out. You're not taking responsibility for your part of dragging the fight out, right? You went and ran off on these people, period. Now, with the fight going into next year, bro, what's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? You fight in December. What's wrong with January and February if you fight in December? Errol Spence agreeing to next year. He's at the ring. You know what I mean? He's the one holding weight. You're not. He's the one holding weight. You're not, bro. Period. But you want to come out here and try to put, bad ideas in motherfuckers' head of this man doing something. That's some of the most sucker shit that I ever seen in my life, fam. And I lost respect for Terence Boy Crawford after that. I lost respect for him because you try to, like, you kicking dirt on the man, or you trying to, assume some shit. Like, that's some dirty ass shit, bro. You trying to put a jacket on the man with no real evidence. You know what I mean? And you know better if you say you're a street dude, how you portray yourself to be. Man, Errol Spence is focused, everybody. This dude is 120% focused. He won't Terence Boy Crawford. That's all he want. If this fight that he got coming up, he taking that fight because Terence Boy Crawford ducked him. Terence Boy Crawford ducked him. You understand what I'm saying? Terence Boy Crawford agreed to the fight next year, and then he ran off. That ain't a man of their word, bro. That's not a man that you can trust for his word. That's not a man that you can sit up there and honestly look him in the eyes and believe what he say. You can't. You can't, because you don't know if he'll do it again. If they snake you once, they'll snake you twice. If they snake you once, they will snake you twice. Understand that, family. Please understand that. So when it comes to this situation, Terence Crawford, you making up so many excuses to not get in that ring with Errol Spence, bro. If you don't want to fight this man, bro, just come out and say you don't want to fight this man. Just come out and say you don't want to fight him. At the end of the day, bro, just say, you know what, EJ, listen, bro, I'm not getting in the ring with you. You might as well go up to 154. I use your name for clout. For all these years, I was using your name for clout. It's the Brown way. Attach your name to one of the hottest fighters in the game, especially when they're in your weight division, right? Attach your name to it like he did with Manny Pacquiao and Floyd, right? Drag it out. Make as much money off of it as you could. And that's the Brown way, period. With no real intention to put me in a ring with you, bro. So, yes, I piggyback off your name to keep my name afloat. You know, my pay-per-views didn't do so good, but, hey, my name stayed up there. You know what I'm saying? My name stayed up there. You feel me? Because if Bud really wanted this fight, he won't be making so many excuses. He would have signed that contract. He would have got into the ring, and he would have took what Errol Spence got. If he really wanted this fight, he would have signed the contract, got into that fucking ring, and took what Errol Spence got. You know what I'm saying? And still made good fucking money. No, made great money. A high 8 figures. A high 8 figures. If he really believed in himself like he do, right? If he say he really believe in himself like he do. But I don't think he believe in himself that much. I think the team around him just hype his ass up. I think the team around him, he need that team around him because, you know, if it leave it up to him, he'll be fighting C-plus fighters all the time. C-plus fighters all the time. He need them boys to hype him up. As you seen in the little press conference he gave, well, not the press conference, the little live stream he gave, he needed them to go out there and write shit down on paper to keep him, you know, up to par. Up to par. Because if it was real, it'll just flow from the heart. If what Terence Crawford was saying was real in that live stream, it would have just came out from the heart and it would have came out like running water, bro. That shit would have came out like running water. He wouldn't have to do none of that stopping and procrastinating and heavy breathing and butterflies in his stomach, fucking up words, not knowing what he's talking about, jumping from here, jumping to there, not telling the whole truth. He would have just let that shit flow like water, and we would have been like, you know what? That shit sound real, bro. That shit sound real. But when you hear motherfuckers paper turning and paper scratching and they write down shit trying to know where to put the period at and try to keep you on point with this, we knew it was bullshit. From the beginning, we knew it was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of truth with a whole lot of lies. A little bit of truth with a whole lot of lies. And Errol Spence came with nothing but receipts on your motherfucking ass. Nothing but receipts that you couldn't even answer back, bro. Period. So you want to come out and try to throw this man under the bus and try to throw dirt and salt on this man talking about, oh, I know you own something, man. You need to quit doing that. You know what I'm talking about. Man, shut your weak ass up with that shit, bro. That's some of the weakest shit ever. Period. Now, you got personal business that a lot of motherfuckers can put out there on you, but don't nobody talk about that shit. Don't nobody talking about it. And this ain't saying Errol Spence is doing that, but you trying to get personal with the shit. It's supposed to be business. It's supposed to be business, right? But you want to come out here and try to get personal with somebody. When if people go out there and talk about the girl that you got when you was cheating on your motherfucking girl and she was putting your ass on blast and doing a whole lot of other shit, taking your name and getting that shit patterned because she called you stupid, and the girl that was about to use your name and put it on t-shirts and coffee mugs and shit, people ain't putting that type of shit out there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, man. Don't scoop low, bro. Don't scoop low. Stick to the business side of it. Errol Spence whooped your ass talking about the business side. You couldn't come back with shit. And that's just like a nigga that can't come back with shit. They got to get personal. You feel me? We see what type of dude you is, bro, at the end of the day. Now, if Errol Spence stay at 147 and he bring the fight back around to your scary ass, we going to see if you take it or not. At the end of the day, we going to see if your scary ass take the fight or not. And if you don't take it, then we know you're a bitch and you don't want the fight. Flat out. That's all it is to it. If you don't take this fight, the second time Errol Spence offer it to you from the A side and you go do A side, what the A side wants you to do, period, or you can walk your scary ass away. If you don't get it, we gonna know that you're a bitch and you don't want the fight. And you want to fight C-plus fighters because you want to keep your O because you think you're Floyd Mayweather. You think you really that big to where you can call shots and you ain't really calling shit. You feel me? This your first fight and your motherfucking BLK Primer out. At the end of the day, good luck on that bullshit. Keep grinding, EJ. Get this boy in the ring. Fuck his ass up. Take that scrap and continue to make history. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving and everybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHunt52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.